Welcome back to Sidelines TV. I'm here today in Palm Beach, Florida at the Jim Brandon Equestrian Center for the College Prep Invitational. I'm here with a rider, Coleton Cook. He's from Merritt Island, Florida, probably one of the prettiest places in the world. Coleton, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great, thank you. I have a real quick question. You're here because you ride and you want to go to college. What are your academic plans for the future?
My academic plans were eventually making it into the Olympics for the U.S. team for equestrian riding, but I wanted to major in mechanical engineering or some sort of science degree, because that's what I'm best at, is science and math. So, because I grew up around the Space Center, so that's where I got the science part. I just love it. Mechanical engineering just seemed to fit so well with what I do.
That's really good that it's a nice thing that you have an aptitude for that as well, and you got to grow up in a great place for that.
Yes.
I have one other question. Did you start riding when you were really young, or a little bit later on?
Well, if you count 8 years old as young, then yeah. So, but that's where most good riders start, is around 8 or 9, something around that.
And what sort of discipline did you ride?
I rode mostly hunters, and for 6 years, and then the last 3 or 4 years I've been doing show jumping, because I got trainers that decided to throw hunters out the window and do jumpers. So
that's always the natural transition anyway. Who's your current trainer right now?
Roberto Turan. So.
And where does he train you out of?
He trains in Malabar, Florida, so about an hour south of my house. I go down every other weekend, but I have 2 lessons with him a week at another barn 5 minutes away from my house, which is much more convenient.
That's great. Currently, right now, what divisions are you competing in?
Well, I just finished at WEF at low children's 3'3", because I have a trained a horse that's never actually done jumpers before. He was only an X-race horse. So, but now we're moving on to the 3'6" high children's coming up next season, and I have high hopes for it.
Hopefully, you'll have horses enough that can get you where you need to be.
Definitely.
That's always the struggle. You know, riding is really so time-consuming, and between that and school, are you involved in any other activities?
Well, I've also been orchestral classical music. I've been involved in that for 10 years now. Started when I was 6. Yes.
What do you play?
Violin. So I do all the all-county orchestras, all the all-state orchestras, and I try and be as well-rounded as I can with the orchestras. And people there are just great. The music is fantastic.
And no pressure, but what seat are you?
Well, my school orchestra, I'm in 4th chair, because at our school we have just some of the best players at Satellite High School, and we just strive to make the best music ever. We play college level music, all this great, fantastic literature from Tchaikovsky to Beethoven to Bach, everything you could possibly imagine we do.
That's great. Do you play in any little chamber orchestras too?
Yes, I'm actually doing Brevard Chamber Music Seminar coming up in the summer. We're going to be playing one of our octets by Bach, so 8 players. It's a new record for that seminar. So
that's really, really great. Sort of like remembering a course is sort of simple when you've read sheet music and you can just remember that as well.
Yeah, unfortunately it's a different story with the horses, but the memory, yeah, you need to memorize most of it.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. Well, Coleton, really good luck with your college hunt.
Thank you.
And thanks for taking time with us.
Thank you.
For Sidelines TV, I'm Coleton Cook. I'm Rob Jordan.